Still out on the drizzly day, and I realized that the European hornbeam is starting to really bud, so got to repot it before I lose my opportunity this year. It wasn't raised like bonsai, even though it started as bonsai stock right here, from Lone Pine, Carpinus betulis, apparently. You can see, here, hold on. Here it is. Buds are starting to come out. I'm gonna get into some bonsai soil. It's kind of like a sandy mix. See a little cactus back there. So watch out for that. It actually looks like a palm starting up or something. Alright, well, I'll do my best. It's a rainy, drizzly day. So, sometimes it's really nice to repot because you get to see what's underneath. Got some good top roots, which I was going to remove. But you can see right here, the old roots, plain like tap roots, do serious inverse taper. I got a lot of root mass to it. So I got to find a way to cut all this off without killing it. So, I got all these other roots to keep as much as I can with as much as the fine as I can. I'll trim back everything, put some hormone on it. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep it alive. But while I'm at it, Master Yo says don't waste anything. When I cut this, I'm actually going to pot this root base up, because in case it sprouts more tree-like growth instead of root growth, why not, right? So, see this stuff right here. Use this to show you. Kind of hard to see the trunk. That's what I was talking about. It looks like it all used to be two roots fused together. Maybe from this angle. Maybe something against you can see it. There we go. So it's nice and thick, but it's got to come off. So I cut it off, and I got this root. Would make it a nice tree in itself if it sprouts. Same thing with this one. Put them in some soil, trim back some of these fine roots, and it probably will grow. I don't know if they grow from the rootstock much. That wound down there, I'm going to put some root tone on it. Some hormone. I'll show you that as I do it. I have to shorten some of these up. Some of these little long roots. They have nice fine stuff, but they're just going to keep growing and growing if I don't cut them now. And like I said, I'm going to reduce some of this back. Like, it's got all this scarring, and I have no idea what it's from. A lot of it. This is all dead right there. Alright, here we go. So you can see right here, and it really wasn't paying attention. You got this branch, and this branch. And these almost make a bar branch, so this one's coming off. And I can also make cuttings out of it, so I'm not too upset. Wish I would have saw it before. I tend to just jump into things without putting too much thought into it. Whatever. Looking at it, I hate that, but I don't know if I cut this, I don't know if that bend will hold. Do it now, right? Because if it dies, but maybe it'll recover enough. And any of those crotches right there root really easy as cutting, so. very wet out today. Normally you would not be able to get away with taking as long as I have if it was spring or something, but it's like 40 degrees, drizzling all day, had snow the last few weeks. It's a rough transition. It's good enough for now. Not going to be perfect. Keep wiring these out. I want to get all these wires on before I try to put this into any kind of soil, just because moving it around will disturb it and loosen it up, and I don't want that. I was actually thinking about cutting right here, putting some root hormone there, see if it'll root better there. But well, second look, I need to reduce that more too. Why would I start with an imperfect base if I'm going to go this hard on it now? Might as well go for it. This is just rooting hormone powder. Just tossing it on. I have another bucket of it that is more sterile for cuttings. But this has got a fungicide in it, as well as the hormones it uses to help grow roots. It's got a couple of little vitamins that promote rooting. But it makes it a little bit more likely that it'll start rooting from the spots I cut. That root wasn't really helpful. So this branch, I don't really like where it's at, but I think what this scarring is sunburn. Scarring that is all up on this side as well. So I think I'm going to leave this, because it growing will help heal up all this wound in here. And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it'll be needed later in the design. For now, I'm going to wire these big ones up, put them kind of where I want them. I got some nice spreading there already. This little guy will come off. Yeah, I'll just start putting some wire on. One of my worst skills in bonsai is probably wiring. I always tried to do it the clip and grow method, but I'm gonna start trying to taking the art as it exists a little bit more seriously, I guess, is the word. There's a reason that people like Ryan Neal use bonsai wire. So, there you go. And wiring is one of those things that the more you do it, the better you get at it. So like I said, on the underside, try to get a little closer here. Right here is the underside of the branch. And yeah, you're not supposed to cross wires or whatever. That's more for show, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to seat it on the bottom side of that one. And have it come up under this branch right here. And go on underneath that one, which also puts it underneath that one. And so on and so forth. And this I'll actually double up the wire to give it more strength. bunch of the soil in. When you're planting, especially when you're using like this, you kind of have like a big empty spot here. If you just try to sit it down there, you're gonna have nothing against it. So you gotta make sure you pile up the soil in the middle, kind of wiggle it down into it to make sure that there's contact. Because if there's no contact with that spot where I cut it, it's not gonna push out roots. And that's not what I want. I want roots. So I'm gonna really push it in there. Give it a twist. Yes. Being secure is more important than anything. If it's not secure, it's going to move around. Every time it forms a root hair, which is what actually absorbs nutrients, if it moves, the thing breaks off. It's like a long, skinny cell. It ain't going to hold if it's moving too much. So, the goal is to try to get it tight and secure. I don't always do this, but when I've got something that I actually really want to survive, a lot of effort into, make sure I do it properly, or as proper as I can. So get it nice and secure. I'll go in, chopstick my soil down. Like, yeah, what is the skinny wire? What is this gonna bend? You know, I guess. Okay, let's try it up here, see if this will do anything to these skinny little wires, or skinny little branches. I don't know why you buy 1 millimeter. Yeah, look at that. Surprising. I didn't even think it'd bend it, so after to get some ramification, 1 millimeter would actually be useful. Cool, cool, cool. Storm that actually turned into several days of snow froze back a lot of stuff, and I have a feeling my jades, my monster elephant bush, I don't know if they're going to survive. I hope they didn't get damaged by the frost. I just noticed I really like how that root looks. I thought I'd just get in there. After it kind of roots in better, maybe I'll slowly start to expose it. I don't know. I really like it. It'll be one of my features. Water it, water it, water it. You can see where it's running out. Finally getting clear. I don't like this hole. Thinking new leader there, later bend it up, but I damaged right there. I'll let that heal first. Oh, there you go. European hornbeam.